PSA.
Okay.
One thing that I have been going through since a little before Christmas at work. People coming in, calling. Hey, I was wondering if you guys are hiring. Before I say what I gotta say, I want to ask each and every one of y'all. When y'all are looking for a new job, how do you apply for these jobs?
Online.
Yeah, online. Indeed.com.
Indeed, online.
Or the website.
So at no point are you walking into these stores, handing them resumes and business cards and asking them or calling them and saying, hey, just want to make sure you have my name and da 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 da.
Well, maybe back in the day. Yeah, back in the day, but not now.
Like 10 years ago, and yes, it worked. But I came dressed, suited, and booted, and I got a job at Applebee's. So
that was mad long ago, Dre.
It was dope. You asked.
I'm just saying. I'm not like gunning at you. I'm just saying that was mad long ago.
Right, like nobody's doing this in 2024. I mean, 2025.
Now I remember in the 2010s when my mom was like, "You gotta go hand out your resume. You gotta dress nice." None of that shit worked. And I told her
online.
Yeah.
And they would tell me the only people that took my resume and the application, and mind you, they didn't even take my resume. I just took it. I just gave it to them with the application that they handed to me. Was the little shops like the Mandy's and the Pretty Girls and those shops.
Claire.
Don't really Claire, like not even really so much Claire, because I'm talking about the little like club outfit shops that don't really have an online presence.
Right,
those places you can hand in your resume and do an application in person and everything. When you're shopping somewhere or any type of other retail, CVS, Walgreens, Zara, The Gap, H&M, apply online. Stop bothering these people who work in these stores because we're not hiring. Stop asking.
You know what's funny? I have arguments with my mom with that, because I'm like, Mom, this is not the 90s, not the 80s. It's 2020.
And this is what I'm saying. And it's like, I don't know who's some of them they smell of desperation. Like, I don't know who's telling them, oh, you have to do this, and they have to see you, and they have to. No, we don't.
They're parents. They're probably
some of these are grown ass people. The obvious college kids I feel for, because you can tell, because I was college age and my mother did the same thing to me. The grown ass people, I don't know where they're coming from and who's telling them to do this shit, but stop that shit. Because I'm not taking your resume off the street. I'm busy doing something else. I told you we are not hiring right now because the season's just over. We are not hiring until March, and you're sitting here asking me why. I just fucking told you we are not hiring till March. What?
I want to get a leg up on the Young Bucks. They don't. That's what's wrong with y'all generation.
I had someone, I'm not gonna spread out his business, but I had someone call me telling me that he's looking for a second job because he's not really getting hours at his other job, and he just wants to talk to the hiring manager. I was like, well, the hiring manager isn't in today, but even then, we are not hiring right now, but we are accepting applications. So they'll call you when we start looking at applications. Oh, do you know when that is going to be? Because I just told you everything I fucking know.
I don't give a fuck about your situation.
I don't give a fuck about your situation.
I only said if I was in that same situation before. If I was in that same situation, I'd just be like, yo, just apply online.
Even then, I don't care. I just told you whatever they told me to tell you. I don't know. I just told you I'm not the hiring manager. Why are you still talking to me? The next question should be, or it should be either, oh, okay, thank you, goodbye. Or when is the hiring manager coming in? I tell you, and then it's okay, thank you, goodbye. Why are we still talking?
Nah. See, y'all not hiring, but my baby mother calling. So what you want me to tell her?
I don't give a fuck. I I had this one lady come in and so I swear to God, she was my last straw. I be monotoning everybody. She was dead as my last straw. Y'all know when I go quiet, I am not a good person. But like first of all, I'm tired of the people trying to come in the emergency exit from the outside, just pressing on it like it's supposed to just expand. No, go to the front of the freaking store. They come in. I'm trying to talk to my employees that just came in so that they can know what's going on today, where they're going to be standing. She comes in. Hi, I just wanted to know if you're hiring. I'm like, no, we're not hiring right now. Why?
Well, yeah,
because we're not hiring right now. We're accepting applications. But why aren't you hiring though?
Like, motherfucker, you came in through the emergency exit.
Wait,
you came in through the emergency exit, so we're not gonna.
No, she actually didn't come to the emergency exit.
Okay.
But then, like, no, she was trying to. There's no handle on the emergency exit. You can't come through the emergency exit from the outside. Anyway,
it's like we are hiring, just not you.
She was like, "Yeah, but why aren't you hiring?" Da, 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 da. I'm like, and then one of the other ladies, she's older. She has our job is her second job. She was like, we don't have any hours. She was like, thank you. Why couldn't you say that? I'm like,
oh shit.
Now, after this conversation, I told one of the other managers this conversation. She was like, you don't have to tell her any of that. I'm like, I know. And I'm not the one who did tell her any of that. I'm like, I didn't tell her that. And then she goes, oh, see, if I come into money and I buy this company, I'm gonna want to hire her because da 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 da. And I'm like,
no.
Then she turned to her like, "Are you the manager?" She turned to her and go, "Are you the manager?" I'm like, "No, I am."
You're not gonna get into money, ma'am. Stop it.
Okay, I was like, we're hiring in March. You can fill in an application.
Stop it.
I was like, what's your name?
I didn't even ask her name. I don't want to fucking know.
Yo,
so you did not her application.
Like, that's the person I would bring in for an interview and purposely like just
no, because oh my God.
If you was interviewing, then maybe. But if I was like if I was interviewing, maybe. But if I'm not the one interviewing, fuck no. But nah, fuck
and
that.
then her whole attitude for getting a second job, he's like, I just need something to do. We don't want you. I want somebody who's actually wants to work, who wants to make extra money. I don't want somebody who just wants something to do, because those are the people who don't do shit.
I don't want nobody that's bored.
Right.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Oh, I just need something to do.
You just need something to do.
But I mean, the person that is trying to find a handle on an emergency exit from the outside is going to buy Macy's, and you're going to regret.
And then she's an older woman too, so it's like I don't have the patience for you. No, because I'm gonna be the one to have to teach you how to do shit. No,
it sounded like a 22-year-old when you said it.
Thank you. She looked like she was about her late 40s.
Oh goddamn!
God
damn.
She looked like she could be younger, but I don't give a fuck right now to figure it out. So.
I just need something to do.
She looked like one of those women you see out in Brooklyn somewhere who's coming from work, got her whole coat, maybe 2 bags, maybe like a rollie or whatever. Coming home from work.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay.
So she come in there thinking she just shit. Okay, yeah, it's like and
then getting at me for not answering her question when I said, "Oh, why aren't you hiring?" Because we're not hiring. I can just say that, and that you should be able to accept that. I'm sorry. You didn't say to me, "Oh, you just said why."
Yeah, like no.
I don't have to tell you.
Hey,
we don't have to tell. We don't have to disclose that information. Period. Stop hounding these people when they answered your question. If that's all they want to say, that's all they want to say.
Hey,
maybe that's all they can say.
You answered better than a lot of people. Like, why are you not hiring? Because you're black. Because
that's not the reason, but you know,
if a white person tell you that in the middle of Mississippi, like, we're not hiring, like, why not? Yeah, because you're black.
And you're smelling a little bit sometimes.
Oh shit.
The Waffle House is down the block.
Ooh. Shit.
That's a good one.
Shit.
Waffle House is always hiring. You go down there, you go apply there. We're not here, okay?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, two words, because it's 2025 and people need to realize what time it is. Apply online. Please.
Only
Not the 1980s
or
the 1990s or the early 2000s.
Just apply online.
And if you don't have access to the internet, just go to the library.
Ooh, that's perfect.
These things have been regulation since probably 2010 or so. I would say about 2010. It was about that was about the time where just apply online.
For most stores at that point.
Not even just stores, everything now.
Every fucking
everything.
Because obviously, with stuff, obviously, like if it was how it was back then, it takes away a lot of the time from your work because now you got to look through applications, you got to look through resumes.
Well, not me, but yeah, I know the manager who has to go through applications. So yes.
Right. So it's easier to just do it online.
Like I can go through the steps of why. Like I even told my cousin the same thing. I was like, she asked me right before Christmas or like during the holidays, she was like, "Hey, are you just still hiring?" I was like, "Right now, not really. We just stopped hiring because we hire in like October for the holiday season. People start going back to school, and we end our seasonal employees in January. Why would I hire more people right now?
Yeah, no,
that makes no sense. That's what I'm saying." So you have to wait for the holiday season to be completely over before they start calling back people.
Yeah, right.
That's it. And that goes for all retail, not just my store. That's all retail. Even when I years ago when I started working at Dwayne Reed, I got hired in October. CVS, same thing, got hired in October.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. No, the moral of the story is I don't know shit. I'm not the manager. I'm not the manager. I clearly don't know anything.